We are here on our quest for great baked goods, and we are outside the independent bakery in Cebu, Denmark, northern Jutland. It looks unassuming, but inside it is a powerhouse of delicious baked goods. And now, here we go. We're going to go inside and we're going to look at them. But before you can get into the bakery, you may have to wait online outside of the bakery and watch the people come and go, many picking up pastries for their family and friends. Once inside the bakery, you may have to stand online before you can order. It's very popular. Why? Because they have a great selection of pastries. Here's the problem. There's a lot to choose from, and that's the problem. What do you choose? An embarrassment of riches, but our taste buds will be well rewarded. Today we chose the Norwegian Kleiner and a social, which is a cream and cinnamon thing, and we're going to enjoy it now with this. I'm not sure it's fresh cup of coffee. It is fresh. It comes from a machine. So there's not a lot of frills at the Cebu bakery, but it's awful good taste. Now look at this Norwegian Kleiner. I don't know why Norway got a bigger Kleiner than Denmark, but that's just the way it is. And they managed to put a big lemon spread on the Norwegian Kleiner. The Danish Kleiner is made of the same dough, but no lemon frosting. Now one might say, maybe they felt bad for Norway and decided to make them a better Kleiner. So while it's not as good a country, it's a better Kleiner. And as my Danish girlfriend's father said when he found out that I had Norwegian ancestors, he said, "Does it get any worse?" Well, it may get worse, but at least you have the better Kleiner. The other thing we pick, and you could see from the picture, is a cinnamon stick. Well, it's really two sticks. So it's kind of like two sticks, and with some frosting on the middle. And it is very tasty as well. Now, I think I could be here for at least 2 weeks, and I could have an infinite number of pairings of the pastries, and I would be satisfied. And if that is the case, then you know you have a good bakery. If you know that there's only a one-trick pony that you like, and there's some in New York, and certainly Dunkin' Donuts. I don't think Dunkin' Donuts is a trick pony at all. I think it's just sort of sits there like a grouper on a boat that's been caught and sitting in the sun, kind of just going, please don't think I'm that horrible at pastry. I mean, Dunkin' Donuts luckily is in the United States without much competition in its drive-through window. If they had to compete against the bakery in Cebu, I'm afraid people wouldn't be running to Dunkin's, they'd be running away from Dunkin's. I'm sorry, Dunkin's, I actually like your coffee and I like your donuts, but this is a treat, not just something you get on a hit-and-run mission when you have low sugar. One of the marks of a good pastry is that they don't diminish that quickly as you eat a bite. There are some things where you take the first bite and it's like, that's really good. And the third bite, it's like, oh, yeah, okay. And then by the fifth bite, it goes, why am I eating a fifth bite? In fact, why did I eat the third bite? I could have just had one bite. But they don't sell things in one bite. You have to have more than one bite. But in this case, I've enjoyed all the bites. It's also particularly good if you have a nice cup of coffee, even though it's from a machine. And it's just like, I could just enjoy this, and I'm enjoying it, and you can tell I'm wearing my hat because it's cold. They have no indoor seating. One of the drawbacks, that's why people come in their cars. But I'm enjoying every single bite, and that truly is the mark of a good baked good and a good bakery. Now, as Danish girlfriend, who is next to me and doesn't want to be seen but will give assistance and guidance, she says the mark of a good pastry, baked good, is that it's not dry. And coming from the United States, not dry is not a concept that I've had on many occasions. In fact, we go from desert to semi-arid in most of the cases of these things. But here, these are truly moist ecosystems of delicious. Another reason, who would have thought? Denmark, not only a leader in climate control, but a leader in pastry climate control. So you got to go. These people are invested in a way of life, and that way of life is looking towards a better future and producing a more delicious pastry. Newsflash just in from Danish girlfriend. I thought we were just having a cup of coffee, but no, this cup of coffee is a Wiener melange. And I don't know, it's got chocolate, it's got some Vienna stuff in it, but it's also on Wikipedia. So if it is on Wikipedia, then you know it's gotta be good. Is it in Starbucks? No, it's on Wikipedia, and it happens to be in this Danish bakery. Another reason, and we're not even through our pastries or our coffee for that matter. And it is a truly delicious cup of coffee. A cup of coffee that I dare say you probably not get in America. Certainly not in Starbucks or any place. It'll have to be a specialty place where you have some sort of Austria or Vienna sensibilities. Try finding that in a strip mall somewhere in the middle of America. Good luck. But our good fortune led to this. Now, the problem with good fortune like this is I'm probably not going to get to have a coffee like this in quite some time. So that's the curse of having something good that's somewhat exotic in a foreign land. You get to taste it once and then you yearn for it and you will be unsatisfied. Well, you look on the bright side. At least I got to taste a better cup of coffee than I've had in a number of years. I'll get to taste it again when Danish girlfriend and I come and visit Danish girlfriend's parents. So something to look forward to.